Two giants in hospitality, Hyatt and Wyndham. One big question, which one really delivers? On the left, Hyatt, upscale luxury with a deep focus on loyalty. On the right, Wyndham, the world's largest hotel brand offering unbeatable value and reach. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. Quick look at the categories, just so you know what's coming up. Brand ranking, who's got the street cred. Global presence, size really does matter, right? Loyalty program, gotta love those points. Trust and reputation, financial and growth numbers, and last but not least, business traveler amenities. Get a feel for the map? Let's jump right in. All right, up first, brand ranking. This is kind of like who's the cool kid in school. So Hyatt is super trusted, actually ranked number 3 in trust overall. And they're pretty famous for taking care of guests. Like, you usually feel like royalty when you check in. But downside, there's just not as many Hyatts out there, so, smaller footprint. Now, Wyndham. NerdWallet literally named them top hotel brand for 2025, so big flex there. Plus, Wyndham has an edge with some reward metrics, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. But a little bit of a bummer, they're not as strong on those elite perks. For brand ranking, Wyndham quietly takes the lead here. Moving on to global presence. This is a pretty huge deal if you travel a lot, or just like options. Hyatt's been hustling. They brought 81 new hotels online just in Q4 2024, and they've got like 720 more in the pipeline. So growth mode on. But let's be real. Compared to Wyndham, the property count is nowhere close. Because, hold up, Wyndham's got over 9,000 hotels across 95 countries with almost 1 million rooms. Literally the world's largest by hotel count. If you want options in every time zone, Wyndham's the one. Luxury seekers may notice Wyndham leans a bit more practical than plush, but that epic reach definitely gives Wyndham the win. Next, let's talk loyalty program. If you're like me, you're always chasing those sweet, sweet points. Hyatt's World of Hyatt program is stacked. 54 million members, solid elite perks. No wonder people rave about it. Only gripe? The point value and earnings aren't always top of market. But then, Wyndham comes in with the best points earning rate out there. You can get nearly 12% back on cash stays, low fees too, and it's super easy to redeem, so you get that instant gratification. Yeah, elite rewards might not blow your socks off, but it's such a solid value game. So, maybe no surprise, Wyndham takes this category too. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Wyndham has over 9,000 hotels spread out in 95 countries? Seriously, that's wild. If you love choices, you literally can't beat that. Now this is huge. Trust and reputation. Who do you want to hand your vacation over to? Well, Hyatt just nails it here, ranked number 3 with an insanely high trust score. And users pretty much universally rate them well. The only hang-up for Hyatt? In certain places, it's less of a household name. But Wyndham, still a strong reputation, ranked number 4. And people like the value vibes, but truth be told, the customer trust score isn't quite at Hyatt's level. So yeah, when it comes to trust, Hyatt is your go-to. Let's get a little nerdy for a second. Financial and growth. Hyatt's kicking off with big numbers. They grew their revenue per available room by 5% in Q4, nearly 8% net room growth for all of 2024. Plus, apparently broke some shareholder records with their fees. That said, full transparency, they did report a quarterly loss. But hey, growth can be expensive. And then, Wyndham, steady as ever. They bagged a net income of $289 million in 2024, and their pipeline is consistently growing, just not quite as turbocharged as Hyatt. Their RevPAR rise is a respectable 2%, so decent but not dazzling. So yeah, on numbers, Hyatt edges ahead. All right, last but not least, business traveler amenities. Hyatt comes swinging with upscale design and a fast-expanding all-inclusive segment, so business doesn't always have to be boring. Only caveat? The network's smaller, so not always where you need to be for work trips. Now, Wyndham. It's almost like they wrote the playbook for business travelers. Tons of meeting spaces, shuttles to airports, business centers, the whole 9 yards. Upscale is catching up, sure, but the sheer scale and flexibility? That's tough to beat. On amenities for your work trip, Wyndham is clearly ahead. All right, so if we map this all out, you see a pattern start to show. Hyatt's boss at luxury, trust, and growth, but its reach is smaller. Wyndham, well, Wyndham's just everywhere and nails value, loyalty ease, and business traveler perks. You can practically see the difference drawn out in every category. So, what does all this mean? Here's my take. If you crave those hotel stays where everything just feels next level and loyalty is your thing, Hyatt's the move. But if you want serious bang for your buck, crazy options all over the globe, and really smooth business travel, Wyndham's got it locked down. Honestly, there's no wrong answer, but now you'll know exactly which one fits your next adventure. If this comparison helped you out, go ahead and bookmark it. I'll be keeping tabs on the world's top hotel brands, so you won't miss any updates.